Hey, I'm attorney Henry Reaves. If you're from Memphis, Mississippi, Arkansas, you've seen me in commercials, you've seen my billboard. I'm an attorney by profession. My calling is a child of God. I don't profess to have any titles. I didn't graduate from seminary school. I'm not some type of doctor. I'm not professing to have any of these lofty names and titles. But what I can tell you is that I was born in Memphis, Tennessee. I was raised in a neighborhood called the Dead End. It was during the crack epidemic. I can say that I came up through a tremendous amount of adversity and that I have witnessed and seen literal miracles. I can say that God took me from the absolute bottom of the stratosphere, brought up in the poorest county, in that poorest state, having a journey that have taken me from that to where I became a multi-millionaire, saw the world. So I can profess to the realness of God, and it's not just about money, accomplishment. I can testify that my father was shot in the head and did walk 3 miles for aid and did live for years and years and years after that. I can testify to the fact that my daughter, she had a type of cancer that was unidentified, and they didn't know that, we went to St. Jude. And I can testify that I spoke with church people. They told me how to pray over my daughter. They told me to take oil and to rub it over my daughter and to pray over her. And I can tell you that I did that, and they didn't find the cancer no more. And she was healthy, and she lived a full life. I can tell you that when I came to Memphis, that I came because I had a second interview at a law firm. That I got a letter in the mail saying, come to Memphis, here goes your second interview. I can testify, my wife can testify, that I never had a first interview with the firm that brought me here. I can testify that over the years, I've had countless people, strangers, come to me and prophesy to me and tell me about my business and the success that it would be before I even had a business, before I was even a lawyer. Like, there's lots of things that I could say. I can tell you about my father, who was a pastor, and how I was raised in the church and how I was put in situations. I can tell you about people who I grew up with and what they went through and how God had his hands on me. And so my stuff that I'm telling you and I'm talking about my relationship with Christ, it comes from a place of my own experience, and my personal experience. So I realized that I was blessed, that even though I had a lot of adversity, I was raised in the church, I was brought up in the church, and there's lots of people who weren't. And there's lots of people who are introduced to Christ in their 20s and their 30s and their 40s. And what I want to do is I want to talk with my sons, I want to talk with my nephews, and I want to allow you to be there. And I want to hope that after this, after we're done with this, that you'll have a better understanding, that you'll have a better knowledge of the Bible, of Christ, and that you'll be in a position that you can make a decision for yourself and that you can get to know him. And so I'm excited. Hope that you follow us. The format and the stuff that I'm going to do is not like what everyone else is doing, because I don't profess to be like everyone else. I'm just a poor country boy that's living in Memphis, in the poorest zip code in Memphis, who stayed and made it and still lives there. I just want to give you the gospel as it was given to me. And I want to ask you to read and learn for yourself, but I want to share it with you. I hope that you follow so you can keep getting updated. And I'm just excited and looking forward to this journey that we're going to take. If you stick with us and you follow us, I promise you that your life will be different and will be changed forever. So, hey, stay with us. God is good. Looking forward to this.